Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and the distinct honor in presenting to you the President of the United States.
Thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, Vice President Cheney, members of Congress, distinguished guests, fellow citizens. As we gather tonight, our nation is at war, our economy is in recession, and the civilized world faces unprecedented dangers. Yet the state of our union has never been stronger. We last met in an hour of shock and suffering. In 4 short months, our nation has comforted the victims, begun to rebuild New York and the Pentagon, rallied a great coalition, captured, arrested, and rid the world of thousands of terrorists, destroyed Afghanistan's terrorist training camps, saved the people from starvation, and freed a country from brutal oppression. The American flag flies again over our embassy in Kabul.
Suppose your old man sees him.
Terrorists who once occupied Afghanistan now occupy cells at Guantanamo Bay.
Come on outside. I've got something to show you.
And terrorist leaders who urged followers to sacrifice their lives
Why'd you buy it from me?
are running for their
You'll
own.
need it for Mary Lou Milligan. You did what? You said you liked her.
When I called our troops into action, I did so with complete confidence in their courage and skill. And tonight, thanks to them, we are winning the war on terror. The men and women of our armed forces have delivered a message now clear to every enemy of the United States, even 7,000 miles away, across oceans and continents, on mountaintops and in caves. You will not escape the justice of this nation. For many Americans, these 4 months have brought sorrow and pain that will never completely go away.
Oh, Potsy, this is
Every day, a retired firefighter returns to ground zero
He knows I'm a junior.
to feel closer to his 2 sons who died there. At a memorial in New York, a little boy left his football with a note for his lost father. Dear Daddy, please take this to heaven. I don't want to play football until I can play with you again someday.
What seatbelts?
Last month at the grave of her husband, Michael, CIA officer and Marine who died in Mazar-e-Sharif, Shannon Spann said these words of farewell. Semper Fi, my love. Shannon is with us tonight. Shannon, I assure you and all who have
yourself.
lost a loved one that our cause is just and our country will never forget the debt we owe Michael and all who gave their lives for freedom.
Hi.
Our cause is
You
just,
know, I sit right behind you in English.
and it continues.
I hear you breathing back there.
Our discoveries in Afghanistan confirmed
Since I
our
pulled my
worst
hair back, I
fears
can hear everything.
and showed us the true scope of the task
My friend
ahead.
Rich is reading,
We have seen the depth of our enemy's hatred in videos
Mary
where
Lou,
they laugh about
wouldn't
the
you like
loss
to
of
hear Rich
innocent
read some of
life.
the good parts out loud?
Okay, by me.
But some
There, you
governments
see, Rich? Go,
will be
go ahead.
timid
Just read.
in the face of terror.
Yeah.
And make no
Yeah,
mistake
right.
about it, if they do not act, America will. Our second goal is to prevent regimes that sponsor terror
I try and wash my face at least
from
2 or 3
threatening
times a
America
day.
or our friends and
Friend
allies
Dorothy wants to go
with
now.
weapons of mass destruction.
Wait a sec.
Some of these regimes have been
Rich
pretty
has something
quiet
to
since
ask you.
September the
Don't you,
11th,
Rich?
What?
but we know their true
yeah,
nature.
That's right.
North Korea is a regime
I was
arming
wondering
with
if,
missiles and weapons of mass destruction while starving its citizens.
I'd like to take you to a movie tonight. That is, if you
Iran
can go.
aggressively pursues these weapons and
Oh,
exports
that's right.
terror,
I have to babysit for Mrs.
while an
Kelly.
unelected few repress the Iranian people's hope for freedom.
Well, maybe some other time.
Iraq continues to
That's
flaunt
all
its
right.
hostility
If you wanna
toward
help me
America
babysit.
and to support terror.
Sure.
The Iraqi regime
Well,
has plotted to develop
then
anthrax
I'll see you at the Kellys
and nerve
around
gas
8:30,
and nuclear
okay?
weapons for over a decade.
See ya.
So long.
This is a regime that has already used poison gas to murder thousands of its own citizens,
Babysitting with Mary
leaving
Lou
the bodies of
Milligan.
mothers
Man, oh man, you got
huddled
it made
over
in
their
the
dead
city.
children.
8:30.
This is a regime that agreed to international inspections, then kicked out the inspectors. This is a regime that has something to hide
Is that what that
from the
smell is?
civilized world.
I thought the milk was sour.
States like these and their
But you
terrorist
haven't touched
allies
your food,
constitute
Oh,
an
he's
axis
touching
of
mine.
evil,
He just hasn't eaten any.
arming to threaten the peace of the world
No, Mom, I'm fine.
by seeking weapons of mass destruction.
What makes
These
you think you're
regimes
so
pose a
smart,
grave and
Certainly
growing
not his
danger.
grades from last semester.
They could provide these arms to terrorists, giving them the means to match their
Same
hatred.
courses again, right, Jeff?
They could attack our allies or attempt to blackmail the United States. In any of these cases, the price of indifference would be catastrophic. We will work closely with our coalition to deny terrorists and their state sponsors the materials, technology, and expertise to make and deliver weapons of mass destruction. We will develop and deploy effective missile defenses to protect America and our allies from sudden attack. And all nations should know America will do what is necessary to ensure our nation's security.
He'll outgrow them.
We'll be
I
deliberate,
did, you did, Eisenhower.
yet time is not on our side. I will not wait on events while dangers gather.
Like Truman
I will
Burger.
not stand by as peril draws closer and closer. The United States of America will not permit the world's most dangerous regimes to threaten us with the world's most destructive weapons.
Remember, when she twists her hair, that's a sign she wants a French kiss.